guys, I'm here today to talk about two Owl Crate books. I'm going to talk about the book from July, which was This Savage Strong by Victoria Schwab. This book was in the Good versus Evil box, and I got the good box, but this is the book that we got. I absolutely love this book. I thought this book was so good. I gave it 5 stars, and it follows these two characters named Kate and August, and I'm just going to read you guys the inside flap because I think it sums it up great. Kate Harker wants to be ruthless as her father. After 5 years, 6 boarding schools, she's finally going home to prove that she can be. And August Flynn wants to be a human, but he isn't. He's a monster, one that could steal souls with a song. He's one of the 3 most powerful monsters in the city, overrun with them. His own father's secret weapon. A city divided, the city is crumbling. Kate and August are the only two who see both sides, the only two who could do something. But how do you decide to be a hero or a villain, which is hard to tell which is which? I really like this because I felt like it really explored what makes you good and what makes you evil. And even though you are predestined to evil or predestined to good, is that who you become? The choices and the character choices in this book was so different. And I really, throughout the book, I kept expecting a romance to happen, even though I knew it was labeled that it wouldn't. But you could really see how these characters could have gone that way. And I really respect the author for not doing that, because to me, it really gave the book a lot more dimension and a lot more depth. And it was so different and so unique. But I think my favorite part of the book was the shades of gray for evilness and goodness, because you might automatically assume that one character is evil just because of how they're raised and brought up. I really loved the way that the monsters and the world was built in this. Reminded me a lot of Tell the Wind and Fire by Sarah Reese Brennan. It was very similar, like, world building. I loved the characters and the type of monsters that we had. And I loved the pack of monsters, I guess you can call them, and how all of their monster types is so different. And I loved really exploring that through August's head, because when other people see you as a monster, it really affects you. And to see Kate, who only ever wanted to be a monster to please her father, it was so different and so unique to see them combating. I love their interactions, and I love seeing what happened. I also love the fact that music was incorporated in such a magical and mystical way. I thought that was a really cool way to engage not only me as a reader, but also to put the characters in a situation. The ending was very shocking, and I cannot wait to see where this series goes next. I think August was probably my favorite character just because I love characters who are misunderstood. But Kate really was able to take names and hand them back. She was very strong, and I think the relationship with her father really was her striving force in the entire novel. And now that what happened at the end happened, I wonder to see, like, what will happen to these characters. Because right now, I don't know. But I think the world that Victoria Schwab has built was really cool. And I loved all the monster types that were built. I thought that it was a very impressive world building. That's one of the reasons I gave it 5 stars. And I also really enjoyed the characters. It was just great. If you haven't read it and you really want a cool magical fantasy novel that doesn't have any romance, I really recommend it because the characters really sell this novel, and I recommend it, as always. But yeah, it was really good. If you guys have not got Owl Crate yet, I don't know what you guys are doing, because it is an amazing subscription box. So gave it 5 stars. If you're looking for a different take on a fantasy dystopian kind of novel, I would definitely check that out. I think the characters really sell it, and the world building is incredible. And then for the August box, it was Fast Times at YA High, and the books we got was P.S. I Like You by Casey West. And I have not read anything by Casey West, but she's been on my list. I really wanted to read this book, so I was very happy that it came in my box. I love this book. I gave it like 4.5 stars. And I'm going to read the inside flaps to this one too. While spacing out in chemistry class, Lily scribbles some of her favorite song lyrics on a desk. The next day, she finds that someone has continued her lyrics on the desk and added a message intrigue. Soon, Lily and her anonymous pen pal are exchanging full-on letters, sharing secrets, recommending bands, and opening up to each other. Lily realizes she's kind of falling for this letter writer. Only who is he? As Lily attempts to unravel the mystery and juggle school, friends, crushes, and her crazy family, she discovers that matters of the heart can't be spelled out. And I really liked Lily's story in this. I thought it was very unique and very different. I loved the connection to letter writing and how that really framed the novel. If you've read Simon versus the Homo sapien Agenda, it has a very, very similar ploy with the letters, except theirs is like an email correspondence and this is like physical letters. And I was really surprised at who the romantic person turned out to be. I thought it was going to go in a totally different expected direction, but I really liked it, and I liked how it was almost like you were meeting four different characters in this. Casey on paper and Casey, what's her name? Lily on paper and Lily in real life, and then the guy on paper and the guy in real life. And I really liked it. I thought that it was a very, very unique way to tell a story, and I thought it was very, very realistic. And I liked a lot of the stuff that happened really, like, to me was realistic. And there was a lot of music components and a lot of songwriting. And I just thought that the characters were really realistic and that the story went in, like, a very, very realistic way. I like the fun, kitschy thing about writing letters, but I also just liked the romance and the drama that came with it. There was a lot of drama in this story and a lot of stuff that happened. And I think I not only grew to like Lily more, but I also grew to really, really like the romance of the love interest by the end of the book. I was really surprised at how early it was revealed who the letter writer really was, and how that really impacted a lot of stuff. But overall, it was a great read. If you have not read Casey West, I highly recommend that you read it. I plan on reading her other couple books hopefully this year because she was really, really good, and I really, really liked her novel. But yeah, so these are the books that I got in my July and August unboxing from Owl Crate. I'm missing one book. I haven't read Lady Jane Grey yet. It hopefully will get read in September. But public service announcement, if you have not got Owl Crate, I love these subscription boxes. This is like my fun, it's like my birthday one day out of the month. And I think that they really take so much time and they care so much about crafting really, really beautiful boxes that I think I would not go anywhere else. I just love their packaging, and I love how much they care about us as readers and collectors, and I just think it's fabulous. So if you have not got an Owl Crate subscription, I highly recommend it. The holidays are coming up. Maybe pick it up for the bookworm in your life. I know I would love that. I know I would love that as a gift. But I hope you guys liked my reviews. Comment and like below, and I'll talk to you guys later.